Welcome out to the beautiful Brighton Lacrosse Club under lights here on a Friday night, and it's great to be back live and free on LSA TV, and double-header tonight down at the Brighton Lacrosse Club. We have the Woodville Warriors up against the Burnside Bears in what will be a quite an interesting match. These two teams basically sitting very similar points, and they're all sitting third and fourth on the ladder, and the winner of this will just get the little bit of headway. You can see there that the Warriors getting up for a couple of wins, and the Bears going down on the weekend to Glenelg with the Warriors having the bye. So yeah, very interesting game, and having the squads changed over the last sort of 12 to 18 months with these two teams. We've got young Alicia Gower in the cage for Burnside. She'll play her first Friday Night Lights here at the Brighton Lacrosse Club. And I was speaking to Corey the other day, and he was obviously really proud of his daughter stepping up into state league keeping. And but what a fantastic opportunity for her. And Woodville is real Felicity Dinny playing as well. So we look forward to this game, and we hope you enjoy it. The regular crew is here on a Friday night in the black and white, so we wish them well as well. And there we go, Tammy Varga, Nat Owens and Nikki Voisey, the regular State League crew, we'll call them in women's, do a fantastic job out here, and we hope the weather stays as it is for them, because it's while it's a little bit chilly down here, it's certainly quite dry at the moment, and we look forward to you really getting around this game as the two teams just go about their last-minute cheers as the girls come on to and crowd goes wild. We're actually up on the in the balcony tonight. We've got to the corporate boxes here at LSA TV, and we are looking at this game as the Warriors come out onto the field. First time I've actually commentated for up in this section. So down the outer end, if I get a number wrong, don't hold it against me. But yeah, could be a really cracking game here, and looking forward to these two teams battling it out, and they will get underway very shortly. If you are live and free on the LSA TV, send us a shout out. I'll try to get to as many as I can. We were going to have another couple of commentators, and they may come in as the night goes on, but unfortunately you've got me until then, and then later in the second game between Brighton and Glenelg, Charlotte Wynnard's going to join us in the commentary, and we will enjoy her dulcet tones when she finishes coaching. So the just about to finish up with the stick checks at the moment. There's a couple of people online watching. Tara Guerin's watching. Bianca Copping's watching. So yeah, look, send us a shout out. We'll try to get to as many as we can throughout the night. And as Nat Owens just runs to the bench. She'd love it if I said it's the first time I've ever seen her run, but I won't say that, Nat, because you'll probably punch me later. As we go about just having a last-minute chat there, just those last-minute stick checks, and that is all good. And Nikki just checking that one as well, and all good. So it looks like the way they were about to split up, looks like Burnside is going to be shooting away from the Brighton Lacrosse Club, and Woodville shooting to the Burnside club end. And send us your thoughts on where you think this game will end up at the end of the time allotted. As we see here, Alicia Gower just coming in front of us. She's straight in the camera, and I'll tell you why, because we've got Spielberg on tonight on the camera. Christian's all over it. And I think he likes being up here too, just quietly, because it's not cold and it's not white. And we're going to start with Megan Smith in the centre up against Olivia Parker. And really looking forward to this game. So, centre draw, about to be set. Friday Night Live on LSA TV. And thanks to our sponsors at Young Real Estate, Traditional and 180 Finance. Ball comes out the other side. Woodville just with the numbers. Picked up inside. Great inside roll there from Michaela. She opens up with some space inside too there. Down the outer side. Not there. Ball down here. Kicks that one to Mia. And Mia hadn't been in. And Mia gets around the corner. Looks in. Not there. She's got B. McKay just on her left. Passes the ball off there now. Kicks it up there to Olivia Parker. Parker back up the top. And looks inside. Parker steps down and there's a free space. So Olivia Parker will get to the 15-metre line and have an opportunity here. So Parker with the ball just gets shut down by a wall of maroon defenders. Oh, another free space there, and that's Frenson. She will have an opportunity here to put a ball in the back of the net. So Isabella with the ball, lines up, steps inside, gets inside, player. Good shutdown there from Jess Page. And Jess Page just says, not in my house, you don't. So, but she's going to wear the wrath of the official there. So Frenson again with the ball. Looks inside. Oh, great look outside there to Richie. Richie, she gets nutted as well. And the ball is going back the other way. And we've got a player down here. And Michaela Ritchie just getting to her feet a little. No, it might have been Annie Ritchie, actually, getting to her feet as ball goes down the outer end. And ball gets kicked out there. Kicks it to Slow. Slow passes the ball over. Looks to Danny Cox. Cox just carrying the ball. Looks back. Finds Slow. Just a great pick up off the toes. Down the back corner. Looks inside. Run. And that's also going to be some free space there. And Sarah Lowe will have an opportunity here from the 15-metre mark. And she is quick off the 15-metre mark. So, Sarah Lowe. It's like the seas have parted down there in the defence with Sarah Lowe. We're going to right behind this in the cage is Mel. Down the bottom. Kicks it there to Cox. Cox down the bottom corner. Passes over. Just rolling back under good pressure there. Oh, just steps inside. Pops over, and there's the first one of the night. And I didn't see who picked that up. I think it was 27. It's down the other end of the field here. And we see on the instant replay, it just pops that one over, pops it in, and it was 27. I don't know who that is. It's the bloke. Oh, okay. So there you go. So that is Quintal. Sorry. Siobhan Quintal, 27. Gets one on the board. So ball back in the centre. Picks up. Really picks the ball up. Looks back up the top. No, steps over. Misses Megan. But Megan, no dramas there. Picks it and kicks it to Cox. Cox kicks it down the back, and that's just over the head. And that one's going to turn over and go the way of the Warriors. So the Warriors with an opportunity to bring it into their offence. So ball coming out. Kicks it to Mel Ryan. Mel Ryan, she'll just takes her time. Brenson comes up the middle. Good run up through the centre. Williams. So Mel Ryan finds Olivia. She's under immediate pressure from Smith, but just uses her legs out. She's got 5 Maroons in front of her. And Liv Parker just looks, little tip off the stick there. That's come off a Burnside stick. But the ground will be known as slow here as Renson picks the ball up. Looks one-on-one. Kicks the ball out there to Jackson. Oh, sorry, to Smith. Adriana Smith just loses the ball. Gets a push, though. So Smith. Adriana just gets the ball, looks inside. Oh, just getting her way in. Great save there from the keeper in Gower. And picks the ball up, just throws the ball away. Probably needed to take a little bit more time there. Big cross check. And shuts that one down, does Anastasia Araviakis. Just a little bit of, you shouldn't be in here. So ball in the stick here. Woodville just steps inside. Oh, great step, but good defense. Picks the ball up, finds slow, looks to get it out. Got to get it out within 5 seconds now with the women's game. Pops it out the other side, just misses the ball, and that one's dribbled out of bounds. And ball will come back through the stick of Bianca McKay. McKay with the ball. Looks at her options. Kicks the ball over here to Liv. Liv has Jess Page on her. And Jess is very, very wary of as pops around. Vrenson steps in. Big body coming through. And we've got a push there by, again, Anastasia Araviakis. Great drive to the cage there. It was from Isabella Vrenson. Up to the 15. Steps in, goes left, right, and pops that one just to the right. And no damage done as Mia Inge will pick the ball up and bring it back in for the Warriors. So a couple of shots had here by the Warriors, but the only score at the moment is the one to the Bears. And that was through the stick of Siobhan Quintal. So kicks it out to Smith. Smith to Vrenson. Steps inside. Good double. Looks over the back. Other side. Smith steps down and throws it to the goalie. And Alicia Gower with another save. That's 2 for the quarter so far. And ball coming back through Danny Cox. Left-hander. Just weaving her way through and with pace. And just gets a push there. So good motors there from Danny Cox. Looks inside. Fires down. Just about takes off Millie's head there with that pass. Ball down the back with May. May assesses her options. Great cut inside. Smith just didn't quite find the handle. And there'll be an opportunity here as Parker picks the ball up. And off they go. So Woodville on the way down. They've got pretty much even numbers at the moment. Steps inside, right, left, and throws that one away under good pressure. And Holly Dinny just didn't play last game against the North Eagles. Was unwell. It's good to see Holly back in the green and gold as she just receives the ball. So Dinny has the ball, looks up, looks to go inside. Shot down well there. Kicks it up here to B. McKay. B. McKay up to Parker. Parker. She has Jess Page wearing her like a cheap suit at the moment. But Jess Page just steps over. There's got to be open players here. And Woodville just with 2 behind the cage there at that point. Not realising that slip had happened. And they were actually man down up in front of the cage. So ball with Dinny. Kicks it back here to Parker. Parker looks inside. Great cut there. And Michaela Ritchie there looks, kicks back to Dinny. Dinny just looks down. Oh, just picking pockets is Sarah Lowe. Just really did tell the player where that was going. But that's, I was going to say, she'll say that was a bounce pass, and that one's just gone out, off, and turned back the other way. Good pressure there from the Warriors. But no damage done on the scoreboard so far, as Gowers had a couple of saves. And down the other end, I think there's only been one shot had for one goal. So, ball coming back. Kit McKay looks down the back to B. McKay. And she's under pressure here from Sarah Lowe. Just great motors, though, from B. McKay. Good look inside. Oh, pops up and over the top. Good shot under pressure. As Michaela Ritchie, I think that was there, and kicks the ball up. But again, could be another turnover here for, so Burnside just wasting the ball on the way. So, ball up the top. Finds Danny Cox. Cox looks inside to Slow. Slow fires, and that one's fired high and just over the cage. Mel Ryan having that one covered and just pops it up and over. So, ball to be brought in, back in by Burnside. Currently leading this game 1-0. They're in a man-up. They have a man-up opportunity with uneven numbers. Ball over to Cox. Good cut inside. Oh, again, just missing the pass. And they're their own worst enemy at the moment. Burnside turning these over, but they are man down here. The Warriors. So they will have an extra number. Araviakis. Oh, Liv just steps inside and goes pop under immense pressure from Araviakis. And Olivia Parker gets the first on the board for the Warriors. And we see here on the Young Real Estate replay, just steps inside, just plenty of maroon shirts coming to her as we see a timeout here. As the two teams flick off. And we apologise if there's any glitchiness in this. It's a bit of a data issue down here tonight. So if you are hearing me in and it sounds like I've got a stutter, I probably have on a Friday night because it's actually, no, it's not that cold down here. But plenty of good lacrosse to be had. And we're currently sitting at 1-1, currently in a timeout. And the coach is just going about their conversations, but a really good, tough, physical goal there from Olivia Parker. And the timeout is about to come out. So 1-1, we find the game, and I think this is probably where it's going to sit for most of the night. If the past few games in State League have been anything to go by, they have probably been on pretty even par with the scores against the other teams with the same. So I would expect maybe even we get a golden goal game tonight. Nothing better than a bit of golden goal on Friday night live on Lacrosse SA TV. And back into the middle goes Megan Smith up against Parker. 1-1-1, I can read up here. And 1-1 will win one. So ball, and hasn't that hit the night sky? Ball to be won on the deck. Great pick up there from Smith. And just gets a little trail check, but Woodville get possession as we see Vrensen with the ball. And she will carry the ball around. She's under pressure from Jess Page, getting close to the line, just steps inside Page. Looks inside, oh great, there's a push there, but let them play, I like it. Ball out the back with Mia Inge. Mia assesses her dodge here on Araviakis. Looks inside again, just misses the player there. But ball to be won as Vrensen. And she's been called for a block there. So just sticking her rear end in to protect the space, and you can't do that in women's lacrosse. So ball turned over. So it'll come out through the hands of Sarah Lowe. Lowe brings the ball down. And kicks it down there to May. May, guarded by Isabel Jackson down there. Ball out the back. Assesses Kip McKay defending. And decides to push that one over the other side to May. May tries to get inside, gets inside. And a little shovel shot. And Asher May says, this is how easy you do it. This is my second shot on the, third shot for the Woodville keeper. And second goal. So Asher May. So just a little shovel shot there, and that's where you just like to see them. You take the push them into the crease. So ball back in the centre. Burnside leading 2-1 here. About 3 minutes to go in the first term, and we're going to have a legal procedure, and that will be on Olivia Parker, and ball going in the hands of Megan Smith. So Megan Smith brings the ball down. 2-1 is the score. Looks inside. Oh, good defence, but said that might have popped a bubble down there. And just looking at the ball coming back up the top here. Millie with the ball, fires, and wide and handsome. And that one is backed up there by Mel Ryan, and Mel Ryan will bring the ball out. So, ball down the back with Ryan. Just walks it up. A couple of minutes. And, okay, there's not a couple of minutes to go. That is quarter time, as we see the Burnside Bears leading 2-1 here down at the Brighton Lacrosse Club in your first of the double header of Friday nights live. And let's have a look to see who is on the line. Bianca Copping says, beautiful, Liv. That was for the goal. And Nadia Mayoni says, go you Bears, grrr. And she also says, hi, Lara. And Lara, how is the Rocky Road baking going tonight? So I don't know. I think we're in the wrong place here, Nadia. It's a bit of Rocky Road baking on a Friday night. Sounds all right. It does. Hayley Thompson-Hill's watching. Tara Guerin watching as well. So it is 2-1 here at the after the first quarter, and we might go and hear a word from our sponsors.
LMI stands for Lender's Mortgage Insurance. It's an insurance premium that you have to pay to protect the lender against loss. Depending on your scenario, Lender's Mortgage Insurance could cost you anywhere from $5,000 and up to $40,000. Lenders require you to pay this mortgage insurance when the value of your loan is greater than 80% of the value of your property. Some clients, such as first home buyers or people in specific professions, can be eligible for an LMI waiver. So if you want to get into the property market with less than 20% deposit, call me to find out if you're eligible.
back we come here to the Brighton Lacrosse Club. And Burnside currently leading after the first quarter. And if you've just joined us, it's just started raining. So a little bit of precipitation just getting onto the surface. And you can see the crowd, the ones that were braving it out there, might come and join us up here very shortly. Yeah, I'm really glad that we've found a new corporate box in the Brighton Lacrosse Club, as Burnside will be shooting towards the camera this quarter as the Warriors shooting away from it. And we see Mel Ryan still in the cage for Woodville, but Megan Smith with the ball, brings the ball out, kicks it down, finds Slow, finds Quintal, but Quintal, that was just over the head. And Kiralee McKay will bring the ball back in, just finding it out to the right there. And Kit will try and use her legs to run past Siobhan. And looks inside, finds there in Inge. Dinny. Dinny looks down, great pass. That's a quick pass down. Bang, tink off the post. And ball comes out the back. Finds B. McKay just looks for her outlet. As you can just see the rain on the screen here. Just a little bit of a front blowing through. I was promised on the BOM tonight that there was no rain coming through by the look, but they lied to me again. Ball down the back. Just rolls around, pops it to the right, and great pick up there from the shot of Inge by Parker. Parker inside roll, steps back in, little low shot again, picked up by B. McKay. So getting shots on, but not necessarily great ones coming from that angle for the Warriors. Ball up the top with Parker. Little inside cut, just trying to clear space. Parker steps down the line, got some free space, and that one's going to be called up, and Olivia Parker will take the ball on the 15-metre mark of the half circle here. So Parker with an opportunity, but doesn't take that opportunity, just backs up and says, let's have a good set. So ball to the outer side here, finds, just throws that one away. And ball will turn over. It comes through the stick of Page. Page looks up the field, finds Cox. Cox, just great motors on the outer side there, under immense pressure there from Michaela Ritchie, and just turns the ball over, and it's come down really deep. So a ball to be won here, and Jess Page wins that ball. Ball kicked over here to Millie Wilkin. Millie Wilkin, she's got some motors when she gets high stepping. Finds Danny Cox, who we just saw with some motors. But good work there again from Ritchie. So that's Annie Ritchie. Oh, that's got to be a push as well. But letting them play. So ball out the back, and we've got a whistle there for a pre-check. And the ball is going to start in a Burnside stick. And, oh no, we're going to have a throw here. Well, okay, get rid of this out of the women's game, please. Hang on, did I say that out loud? I did. Anyway, so ball out the back, and that is going to be a rethrow, because the grass monkey... Grass Monster grabbed one of their. Oh, did it? Yep, orange. Yep. All right. Sorry about that. Yep. So ball just going out the back. If you are online, can you just tell me if you can hear me? And if you can't, just pretend that you're tone deaf. Because because we're not sure whether you're actually getting the feed of the here. Everything's saying that that we're not, but just let us know. So ball out of bounds. So Burns. Cool. Yeah, but is that on the microphone or is it? No. Yep. So ball down the back here. So Sarah Lowe just working her way around the crease. Looks up the top, finds Wilkin. She assesses her defensive player in Denny. Just steps down. Good work there from Richie again. And we're going to have another card here. So that is Richie's second card. So that's a double yellow-red. So 5-minute penalty here for Burnside. And we will not see any further part from Annie Ritchie for the rest of the game. So ball into Araviakis, and Liv Parker just says, no. So ball out with Slow. So man-up opportunity here, or an extra player opportunity, I should say. Looks up the top to Smith. Bang! Tink! That has just taken some paint off that beautifully painted crossbar. But great opportunity there. And Danny Cox with the ball, steps inside, just parting the seas. Cox, just that one flicks over the head of, just rolled out there. And Mel Ryan will bring the ball out. So kicks it to Olivia Parker. Olivia Parker in the hands of Millie Wilkin. Wilkin just using her motors. Going to have to get in front there, but kicks the ball back to Sarah Lowe. So Sarah Lowe, she will find her offence. And kicks the ball down here to Araviakis. Danny Cox just on the other side. Little man up opportunity. Just popping in. So they're just looking for this 2-on-1 here. As we see the score 2-1. But just keep kicking the ball. And eventually you'll find it. And Cox finds herself in a good position. But just fires that one just over the top of the cage. And thank you for Neil Parker and the people here for saying they can hear me. And 180 Finance, I tell you what, you should be able to hear 180 Finance because online, why wouldn't you want to hear the dulcet tones of Chris McGurr? He is as sexy a voice as I am when you're talking to him. The only problem is he can do more for you. Get in touch with your 180 Finance and speak to Chris and he'll look after you. And Neil Parker said, yep, I can hear the dulcet tones. So thanks, Neil. Oh, just fires. That one does Araviakis. And that one's out of bounds. And Danny Cox will pick that one back up. And ball goes out of bounds there. And Cox kicks the ball up there. So this is a 5-minute on. You only get 2 opportunities. And you are, as Cox... It's great Denny, and Holly Denny is under pressure there from Jess Page. They will both, I believe, are in the women's state team, so they'll probably see heaps of each other over the next few weeks. Ball down on the ground, 2v1, and they will just fight for it. Someone's fighting for it, and we're going to have another push here, are we? And... So, just trying to work out what's happening down in that dark end. But it looked like there was a push. So, it looks like it's going to be a Warriors ball. And it looks like it's going to start in the stick of Holly Denny. So, Denny finds McKay. 2-1 is the game. So, really low-scoring game at the moment here at the Brighton Lacrosse Club. But pushing out here, obviously under, a extra... person on the field, so just getting monstered there, and great job, and just gets out of it, just like a can opener there, looks over the top, pops and bang, that's a fantastic goal from the Warriors. Just Burnside with the man-up opportunity, just forcing out, but good inside roll out there from Mia Inge, as we see here on the Young Real Estate replay. Look at Inge, just takes on 2 or 3, just over-committed, looks inside, finds Parker, who was also under pressure. I mean, it was a 3-1-3-1, and there was probably another 4 people standing around, or 3 people standing around that didn't have a defender on them. But good work there, and it's 2-2, and Parker gets her second of the game, first of this quarter, and it is a 2-2 game between the Warriors and the Bears. Back into the centre here, so we see Michaela Ritchie up against Megan Smith. So Michaela, Smith, Megan flicked up, ball to be won, and we've got a push call there. No, a break, no. Okay, coming back the other way now. So a Burnside ball. So someone must have stepped over somewhere or done something. I missed that one, but anyway, Burnside ball. And it will start in the stick, kicks it out to Araviakis. Araviakis over to Slow, down the back here. Looks inside. Oh, just stepped inside. And Mel Ryan comes out to try and shut that down and just missed Millie Wilkin altogether. And the crowd goes wild here on the up the top. And Millie Wilkin gets an easy one here. Just see here, looks inside. She was all by herself in the middle, in the man up. Mel Ryan just tries to get out to pick that off. Doesn't quite get there. And an easy one once that went in the stick of Wilkin. And Wilkin, as quickly as the Warriors scored, Wilkin gets one back. So 3-2 here. But the first goal of the second quarter for the Warriors, for the Burnside Bears. So ball back in the centre. So kicks to ball down on the ground. Great pick up there from Smith. And just a little bit of dancing out there on a Friday night. Just got the lights on and little twists in the centre. Gets out of trouble. Kicks the ball out here to Quintal. Good, nearly a big intercept there. But great take. Ball back up the top with Wilkin. Wilkin has Ritchie. And we've got a 3-second call, have we? And that will be Tam Uftahide, who will have to just find her way out behind the player. Steps aside, slow. She doesn't mind firing those occasionally. Steps aside. Good work there from... and that's going to be a pre-check. Could have been one each way there, I'd say, for that contest, but picked up. So ball in the stick here with Burnside. As Isabel Jackson just has to sit out, but back into the play now. Slow, still in a man-up opportunity. No, they've been released. Just looks like there's an extra player out there at the moment, the way the Burnside Bears are moving the ball. So ball up the top, good inside, good work there from Uftahide. Just passes her off there to Dinny. Dinny, good ball movement here, and since that other half circle has disappeared, there's a lot more space in this offensive end. Good work there from Tam. Just finds that, picks it over to Mel Ryan. Mel Ryan, there's got to be a free player, and if they keep moving the ball up, there's probably going to be a free player as they move up the field. And there's one with motors. So, but I'll tell you what, Jess Page also has some motors. Looks inside, great draw there from Ritchie, but ball bobbled out and it goes into the stick of Jess Page. So Jess Page kicks it back to Gower. Gower will just take the ball out and find her player, but just again, not quite finding the stick, but no damage done there. And Burnside into offense. They come. So ball. Sarah Lowe kicks the ball back over. Finds Wilkin. Wilkin kicks it to Quintal. and pops it out to the outer side. So I hear a bell. So 30 seconds left in the quarter, and that might give an opportunity for Woodville as that player is being released. So we see the man up finished, and there is less than 30 seconds as the clock comes on here to the field for the looks inside. Great pass there, Wilkin. That's off the bar again. Hitting some pipes tonight. Good step inside. That's going to be a push. But as the quarter runs out, it's a bit of an interesting game at the half-time here, and we said it was going to be tight. So it is Burnside 3, Woodville 2, and we will just go through some things, and we've got the 2023 World Cross Super Sixes coming up on the 3rd of the month. That is next Saturday at the Glenelg Lacrosse Club. It is we've got a week off of lacrosse as far as state league goes, and we will be playing the game that may get us into the Olympic Games, and it'll be fun and fast. And if you've never seen the game, get down to the Glenelg Lacrosse Club, because the Sixers game certainly, number one, keeps you fit. There's 8 games going to be on for the day, and starts at 2 p.m. and finishes at 8 p.m. So do yourself a favour, and you might just see some of the potential Olympians running around with these young athletes that will probably be running through some of these. So do yourself a favour, get down to the World Cross Super Sixes at the Glenelg Lacrosse Club on June the 3rd, and then that will emulate again on July the 8th. So just after the Men's World Championships. I mean, there's a plethora of lacrosse going on as we get to the Men's Worlds, and then you come back and we'll have the Sixes again. It will be fun, and we'll be bringing some games live and free to you on Lacrosse SA TV. So, you know, if for some reason that you can't get out there, but we'd love to see you out there, and it will be live on Lacrosse SA TV. So don't hesitate to get down there. And I'll tell you what, don't hesitate to do. Get in touch with these guys, because they certainly look after us, and they'll look after you just as well.
LMI stands for Lender's Mortgage Insurance. It's an insurance premium that you have to pay to protect the lender against loss. Depending on your scenario, Lender's Mortgage Insurance could cost you anywhere from $5,000 and up to $40,000. Lenders require you to pay this mortgage insurance when the value of your loan is greater than 80% of the value of your property. Some clients, such as first home buyers or people in specific professions, can be eligible for an LMI waiver. So if you want to get into the property market with less than 20% deposit, call me to find out if you're eligible. LMI stands for Lenders Mortgage Insurance.
And straight back from the great work of our sponsors to the great work of the women out here at the Glenelg, at the Brighton Lacrosse Club in the first of our double-header. And Burnside win the face-off, or the centre draw, I should say, in the first and the second half. Smith steps inside under immense pressure there from Dinny. Ball back down the back, kicks it to Danny Cox. Danny Cox looks up and just trying to get some space under pressure there from Olivia Parker. And you know you're tiptoeing the boards when Liv Parker is chasing you. And, just interception, great interception there. And we'll fly down the outer side. Looks to Brenson. She can draw the player, but numbers are here. And that was a fantastic pick off there from Holly Dinny. Just picking pockets as Bianca McKay has the ball, and she's guarded by Nicole Keesing. So Brenson with the ball. Looks up, finds Brown. Just needs to watch the ball right into the stick. So Brown with the ball. Rolls inside, good inside roll. Brown steps in, gets nutted. And we're going to see a card here. No. I was going to say, given the yellow card that happened before with the double yellow, that's... Anyway, ball up the top. And certainly made her earn that one. Did Jess Page, but Jess Page makes everyone earn them. A great inside step. Oh, bang, that's unlucky. That's come off the inside foot there of Gower. But a great shot there from Brown. And Brown gets herself on the board. And that is, as we see here, just watch this one. The great camera work of our Spielberg. Just gets there and it popped and it just come off the inside foot there. Got down well to it there, did Gower, but just caught the inside of the shoe and into the right-hand post. But it still counts, so ball back in the centre. 3-3 here, Burnside versus Woodville early in the third. Back into the centre. So good pick off and just hands it to, that was great job there from Michaela. Just hands it to Liv, just steps inside, gets plenty of pressure. Looks the other side, Bianca McKay looks down the bottom. Oh, great again, Brown 2 in a second. There we go, that's 20 seconds worth of work. And Brown gets her second of the game. And Woodville just eke up by 1. It is a 4-3 game. Watch this one come out. Kicks it to Bianca McKay. McKay steps inside, swaps to the left hand. Pipe was well covered there. Must have found the smallest of gaps. But Brown gets her second. And the game is on as we thought it would be. Oh, sorry, that was Smith. My bad. I'm calling her Brown. Maybe it's a new nickname. So Adriana Smith with 2 goals in a minute. Apologies, Adriana. They were 2 fantastic goals. So she has got on the board. It is 4-2, but we've had a 3-1 quarter here. And ball to be won, and it's won by Megan Smith. So Megan Smith kicks the ball over. Kicks it to Slow. Slow is just doing exactly that, going a little slower, just to assess what's going on. Cox with the ball. She's been wanting to get into the cage on everything at the moment here, Danny Cox. And she's been given a license tonight too, I think, to get to the cage and shoot. Ball out the back was Slow. Oh, great offside cut there from Smith. Good inside roll and a good save there from Mel Ryan. And an outlet here is coming this way is Denny. Denny down the field. She's under pressure, just draws 2. And it's got to be an outlet here. Oh, just there was an outlet. It was called step between both players. And you'd like to see advantage played there. That was a fantastic step between. Good work there from Michaela Ritchie. Steps in just to force the ball inside, and ball picked up and coming the other way. So under pressure again here. Just waiting for it to hang the stick out, and there it is, hung the stick out, but seemed deemed to be, I thought she waited well there to fire that check, but it's obviously just through the bubble. So May kicks the ball over, kicks it to Slow, down the bottom corner to Cox. Back to Slow. Smith steps in. She's wanting to step inside. Oh, great look down the bottom. Mel Ryan just, she's come to play in the second half. And Mel Ryan just saving everything that comes near her at the moment. And I'll tell you what, you could save everything if it came near you. Get in touch with 180 Finance on 180finance.com.au 0480 311 301 as the ball hits the deck here, and Woodville will be looking to save the fact that they've turned the ball over, but if it comes out the back here, good pick up there from Liv and pops it over. There's been a fair bit of that tonight where the ball's just hit the deck, and there's been a ground ball fired on, but Woodville win that one through the hands of Parker. But yeah, get in touch with Chris McGurr down at 180 Finance. He'll look after you with all your refinancing needs. Or if you need to borrow some money, get in touch with him. He'll probably save you immense amount. Oh, that's just about had her head taken off there. And nothing is called. So Liv just picks herself up off the ground, and she's probably going, what do I have to do to get a yellow card here? Because she has just about been decapitated then. But up she gets on her feet, given the fact of a couple of yellow cards early that weren't as tough as that. But ball out with the Warriors. Down the bottom here. Finds Inge. Inge steps inside. On Slow. Pops. Oh, again, got a big foot on it. Did Gower. But that one's just rolled over the line. She's actually got to most of these shots as Alicia Gower. That one's just, that's the one the goalie hates seeing, when you get a big piece of it. But good job there from Mia Inge, and it's just hit the foot and it rolls over the line. And unfortunately, once it passes that line, there ain't no coming back. It is all clear. And Woodville on a bit of a roll here in this third. Couple of good saves there from Ryan, and down the other end, just those, it's rolling their way, the Warriors. And but it's a good, tough game of lacrosse at the moment. So ball out and a break here in the centre draw. So ball out the back here with Vrensen. So Vrensen will pop it over, and the ball out here with Mia Inge. Inge looks to find her counterpart, finds it in Michaela Ritchie to Bianca McKay, back to Vrensen. Oh, great inside cut there from Parker. Just couldn't handle the pass. You can't handle the pass. But she could. She picks it back up. That was a fantastic cut, fantastic feed through the crease. And I'll tell you what, if Liv had been able to get that in her stick, that would have just popped in the back of the net, no doubt. And McKay with the ball. Good cutting here. Looks, McKay gets around, pops it to the top corner. Just lets the cookie jar rattle slightly up there. And Bianca McKay just makes it wobble. Didn't put a crack in it. And another one there for the Woodville Warriors. And Bianca McKay gets her first of the night. We see her on the Young Real Estate SA replay. And just gets around, and you see this top corner. Bang. Just beautiful camera work there from Christian Spielberg. As we see another timeout here had to Burnside. So Woodville just with the advantage at the moment, just starting to pull away, and but I'm sure that the Burnside Bears have plenty left in them because they have been hot to trot for the game tonight and had plenty of opportunities. And a couple of people online. Brady, welcome. Neil Parker says advantage. Yep, I like advantage too. Neil, any advantage you get's a good thing in any game. So Ray Duthie's also watching. G'day, Ray. Jeff McLean. G'day, Jeff. G'day, Tux. Hope you're well, mate. Nice to see you the other day. And this is the draw for the World Cross Super Sixes on day one. And you can see there the games that will be played, and a couple of night games there between Glenelg and Brighton and Glenelg and the Woodville Warriors, and they're both the women's games, so you get plenty of women's lacrosse. One's men's, one's women's. Okay, so plenty of lacrosse coming your way here on Lacrosse SA TV. Ball back in the centre as lacrosse is about to start again. So popped out, good pick up there from Sarah Lowe, but Olivia Parker got the centre draw there, but just couldn't quite get it to the stick of her compatriot. And ball back down the other side here, Lowe looking for an outlet. Then she finds it in Danny Cox. So Danny Cox just working her way around. She's been Twinkle Toes. I'm going to have to give her a nickname at some point, I think, Danny, because she is in everything. But great pressure there from Olivia Parker, but she's under immense pressure left, right and centre. There's and then we're going to have a pre-check. So after all of that fighting, a simple little pre-check turns the ball over. So good save there from Williams, and good opportunity for Burnside, but sorry, not Williams, Ryan. So Mel Ryan looks down, steps inside. So Jackson with the ball. Oh, sorry, Smith with the ball. I'll get your name right soon, Adriana. Apologies. So Smith, and the ball has found its way up here to Olivia Parker. Parker down to Vrenson. Vrenson looks, Bianca McKay, she got the last one, so she likes, she's hot to trot. No, just good defence there. Plenty of space to be had in this 15-metre arc. Ball in the hands there of Denny. Denny, bang! And there's plenty of holes to be had there in the back of the net. That goes Denny. And we'll see here on the young traditional 180 finance replay. Denny steps around, steps inside, covers, and pops it to the open side of the net. And Denny with another one. And Woodville really starting to step away in this game. And the third quarter, which is the premiership quarter, has certainly been the scoring quarter for Woodville. And the ball back in the centre. Out with Parker. So ball down the back here. Smith looks inside. Parker, good hold. But ball now in the stick. So Leisha just pops it up. Oh, tried to pick the pocket there. Did Isabella Jackson. And the ball comes out the back to Slow. Kicked over. They've got numbers here. So Smith, inside roll. She likes doing that. Kicks it there to Low. Sorry, that's not Low. That's Quintal. And ball back down to the back corner. Just asking to clear space here is Sarah Lowe. So Sarah Lowe just looking for space on this right-hand side. She likes her matchup by the look of it. And now they're clearing space on the left-hand side. So looks to go left. Look, and plenty of movement across the crease there as Millie Wilkin picks the ball up. Wilkin looks to her right and throws it almost out of bounds. which I don't think was her design when she threw the ball, but held up well there. Ball down the back with May. May just tries to cut the corner. Under pressure there from Ufterheide. Gets a nice little check there, does... oh, sorry, that was Vrensen. And ball on the ground again. So ground ball stats will be huge tonight for both sides. There has been a lot of ball on the deck. And we're going to have a check there. And Araviakis will take the ball. Looks down the back corner. Finds Smith. Kicks it there to Quintal. Quintal up the top. Kicks it to Sarah Lowe. So Lowe with the ball. Down the bottom here with May. May rolls around. Looks to get inside. Still rolls around like this last time. Little shovel shot last time. And she's going to draw across the body. And she will take the ball out as we hear the bell go for the 30 seconds to go in the third. And ball up the top with May. May steps down, looks across. Just couldn't quite complete the pass there. And over the other side. Looks down. Good take. Great take from Wilkin. And good work there from McKay, Caroline McKay, to get across and try and shut that down. And another whistle. So I think Millie Wilkin will take the ball at top centre. Right behind the camera. So Wilkin, she's quick off the mark. So looks down, steps, and just threw that one straight to... great camera angle. Threw that one straight to Mel Ryan's stick. So Ryan kicks the ball over. Limited time in this quarter. And just as we say that, limited time has run out. So it is a 7-3 game here at the first of the doubleheader on Friday Night Lights at LSA TV, live and free to you. And as the three-quarter time heroes come on, we might... hear a word from our three-quarter time heroes, and they are our sponsors.
LMI stands for Lender's Mortgage Insurance. It's an insurance premium that you have to pay to protect the lender against loss. Depending on your scenario, Lender's Mortgage Insurance could cost you anywhere from $5,000 and up to $40,000. Lenders require you to pay this mortgage insurance when the value of your loan is greater than 80% of the value of your property. Some clients, such as first home buyers or people in specific professions, can be eligible for an LMI waiver. So if you want to get into the property market with less than 20% deposit, call me to find out if you're eligible.
Here in Brighton Lacrosse Club, and a man who knows a fair bit about the technical stuff going on here, Mr. Marty Baker. Welcome to the microphone, sir.
How are you, boys? Everyone at home? It's great to have you here.
It's good to be here, finally back out, and it's nice to be sitting up in the warmth of the balcony, or the corporate box, we're going to call it.
Yeah. So a bit of rain around tonight. We didn't want to damage our equipment because we want to keep bringing you lacrosse.
So ball, speaking of lacrosse, out of the centre, and it'll come the way of Burnside, but another turnover. I'd like to see the turnover stats of this game, because they'd certainly be in double figures for both sides. And ball back up the top with Burnside. Just working their way around, trying to get under pressure. Good work. Danny Cox with the ball, looks inside. Sarah Lowe open, just looks to fire and does fire, and fires straight over the top. And that will be a Burnside ball. So the ball with Quintal. And as we see another offensive set just start to work around here, as Burnside are going to have to get on the cage, and they do. And that one has gone, a perfect shot there from Millie Wilkin, just to the off-stick side of Mel Ryan. And that will be another goal to Wilkin, as we see here on the Young Real Estate replay. Marty, talk us through this one, mate.
Well, Millie Wilkin just putting the jets on and just finding that little gap in the Woodville defence and off-stick side, exactly where you should shoot on any keeper, whether it's a lefty or a righty, and just tickles the twine, as they say.
And it's 7-3 down to start the quarter. That's the way they wanted to start the quarter.
And you know what about
Speak
netting?
about twine, mate.
Yeah, so we've got a very, very good donation, thanks to one of our lovely friends. They're running one of the indoor arenas up at Modbury. They cleaned out one of their Salisbury centres and has actually given us 5 full indoor cricket nets worth of netting, which is 4.5 metres high. So we're going to be using a little bit of that for the box. But the other great thing about it is, and information is going to be coming out to clubs soon, that if you want to upgrade your end nets or use the netting at your club, there's going to be a little bit of a grant application process. But you guys can get access to. So we reckon we've got probably about 400 metres of it, as we see. Lovely little pass inside, but a little bit hot. But
400 metres, that'd catch a hell of a lot of crayfish out in the Gulf, I'll tell you what. But it'll catch a lot of lacrosse balls. There'll be a lot of clubs out there really excited with the opportunity to get some of that behind their fields.
So we certainly, we have a look at what Brighton's got, and, it's not far off what you'll be able to have. Obviously take a lot of impact and a little shop there, but Woodville with the backup. But a great opportunity for any club looking to upgrade their facilities. All you need is the poles. We've provided the net. We've still even got the steel cabling on it. So we think it's a donation of somewhere in the vicinity of $5,000 plus. So, it's might even be closer to 10. So we do thank Dan and the boys from the Modbury Indoor Centre, so they're doing an amazing job. And as of next week, they're actually going to be coming on board as our Player of the Game sponsor. So
perfect, and why wouldn't you? Because it sounds like they're going to catch a few things, and why not capture the Player of the Game? So it's a fantastic thing there for lacrosse in South Australia, and thank you to Dan and the guys up at the cricket.
Yep.
Nets for donating those, Modbury.
Yep, Modbury Indoor Centre.
But we've got a game on here at the moment, and Woodville, again, another turnover from Burnside, which takes it back into Woodville's offensive end. Had a shot before which went wide. Good inside cut, steps down, and that's almost a dangerous shot, but not to be had. Let a fair bit go tonight out there at times.
Yeah, don't mind that at all, because, a lot of it, if you're not letting the players play, as Millie Wilkin just absolutely turning the jets on, looks inside. Oh, Megan Smith had the shot, just didn't quite the accuracy there.
And the 5-second rule to get the ball out of the circle now.
Just speeds
in
it
the
all
women's.
up.
It speeds it all up, and I tell you what, Kirrily McKay speeds it all up too. She's off down the outer side, and if B goes with her, she'd probably potential to just drive a 2-on-1 situation here, but
You know, it's still not as fast as the action we're going to see next weekend, though.
well, next weekend.
Step inside.
And tell you what, there's some speed right there, and that is I'm going to get it right. Adriana Smith with her 3rd goal of the game, and she had some speed to burn there. Just see the ball come down from Kiralee McKay, kicks it down the back, just takes off, left-handed, pops, and puts that one down, and that's her 3rd for the game, Adriana. And finally, I got your name right, so it's a good night already.
Yes, very good, very good.
So out to
Now,
an
is
8-4 lead.
Adriana one of our, because we've got quite a few New Zealand imports this year. I think we've got 2, one from Waikato, one, not Isabel, Isabel Vrensen, who was in the under-18 team for the Auckland.
Yep. You've got Quintal for Burnside, and I believe that... Adriana Smith came from the North Eagles, I believe.
Oh.
She could be New Zealand. I mean, if she scores like that, maybe she is.
Yeah.
She's got 3 goals for the game tonight. And Woodville looking to put the ball up the top, and just great inside there, as we were talking about speed on ball. Ball out here with Michaela Ritchie. Steps inside, just stopped when she went to dodge then, and gets nutted. And so we see here Michaela Ritchie look inside, steps down, bang, and B McKay. She's been good tonight in holding the ball, but she's been really good behind the cage tonight too, in bringing people in. And she gets her 2nd of the game, and just pushing it out now to a 9-4 lead. And we see here on the Young Real Estate Traditional 180 Finance replay, just steps inside, takes the pressure, and good enough to hold that and put it away. And not exactly what I expected, Marty. I thought it might have been into a golden goal situation. You know how I love them.
Yeah, we're certainly looking that way early on, but I think Woodville have just steadied the ship and just taken a breath and played their game. And, I was thinking a 10-6 probably, and I'm probably not too far off that. As Parker takes it out of the centre, look to get it forward and get Woodville back into attack.
So ball looks inside. Oh, good take. And there's another one, and they're just scoring at ease at the moment. And Mia Inge with that one, as just came out of the centre. 1 pass, 2 pass. It's like left, right, and good night.
And we're going to time out here.
And I don't know that really, I mean, you're in that sort of 10-ish game. Timeout, you might want to have a chat about something, but I think you'd want the clock to run a bit quicker.
Yeah, yes and no. I mean, obviously Burnside are looking to try and get some development and try and play the right game. And I'm sure as you as a coach, Tone, you know, sometimes you just need to have a chat and go, hey, are we playing the game that we're trying to play? And, just refocus, get it back on track. And
I've never been one not to use my timeouts, Marty.
Yes, I know. I know.
And even if there's 30 seconds to go, but limited time left in this one. There's probably about 5 or 6 minutes. And stay tuned after, because we've got the grand final rematch after Anzac Day, and what was a cracking game on Anzac Day. I think it was about 11-6, give or take, the last game, and Brighton getting up over the line. But the teams are certainly starting to get a little bit closer, as some of the key girls for Brighton have, having babies, and there's a whole lot of other things going on. So they've got some good youth coming through that Brighton Lacrosse Club, and Glenelg have come out here tonight, and they'll certainly look to put the pressure on them, as the pressure comes back into the centre here. And Parker, she's like a diamond under pressure. She just finds her way out and kicks it to Bianca McKay. So B with the ball. Who looks to, and no one coming. She could just literally stand out there and hold the ball and take some time off the clock if she wanted. But Parker Just steps out, literally takes some time off the clock. Ball down the back here. Looking to attack. Inge looks up. Finds Renson. Looks to create a hole where there maybe isn't one. Ball over the top there. McKay looks inside, little two-man game. McKay just loses the ball out of the stick, but no damage done. Comes up here to Parker. Parker with the ball at the top. Kicks it back here to Denny. Denny steps down one way, other way, looks inside. Oh, a little BTB tried there from Parker. Nothing like a little bit behind the back, but shot had over the top, misses, and it comes back. And Jackson looks over, great look, and tink goes the bar. Certainly some party tricks starting to happen at him, Marty.
Yeah, Jackson starting to feel a little bit at home at state league level. Absolutely dominated the under-15s with the Comets last year, and got a first game last week, I think, and yeah, just she'll get used to the pace of it, and just a genuine athlete. I can't wait for her to really just settle into the pace and speed of state league as we look to Burnside here, trying to close the gap.
Good
and
inside
lovely
cut.
pass inside.
Good save.
Mel again, just stopping him on the doorstop.
So Siobhan Quintal there with the shot right on the cage, but Ryan with the stop. Or just stop looking at the ball there, actually, as we were just speaking about Jackson. Ball coming back the other way. Araviakis doesn't mind a shot. But, that's checking the goalie. See, in a men's game, mate, you're off to the bench.
Down,
you're throwing flags left, right, and centre. So would you like to see that? Because that is a play, realistically, that if that does happen, with 5 seconds to clear it out of the crease, an interference call on the goalie can actually allow you to set up behind by stopping that play.
Yeah, well, interestingly, it's probably one of those weird quirks with the women's game that it allows that professional foul to kind of just settle everyone, get it back. But yeah, you're right, in the men's game, it is going to be 30 seconds. Yep. And I think, the word out of the US at the moment is that, give it another few years and we might be looking at more of the men's. I certainly know there's a push from World Lacrosse to unify the men's and women's.
Yep.
But, as a lovely little
Araviakis
tiptoeing the poppies there.
She has gone around the white line, and as a defender, you know what you do? You take the push and you push her in.
Yeah.
Because as soon as she's in the crease, those goals aren't scored. You see here, she just gets inside, gets to go inside, and right there you just knock her into the crease instead of trying to just let her get around. And take the push, because that would only be a push.
Yep.
And no goal scored.
But how good is the change to the rule this year? So often last year, that's not allowed because you shoot and you go in and it gets wiped off.
Oh, we love that. We love the continuous play of that.
The ball's in the back of the net.
It's all clear.
It's all clear.
Well,
exactly.
you think last year with games that were there, that some of the goals that were scored could have changed the outcome of the actual game when they were scored.
Well, I know in one of the junior games, girls games, it was overtime. Came down, run down, shot the goal, got so excited, stepped in the crease. Ball goes the other way, and they actually ended up losing the game on that one.
Yeah.
So,
yep.
I'm glad that they have common sense rules, I suppose.
So 10-5 is the score here, and Woodville looking like they're going to take this one out. There's wouldn't be. I think we're coming up to about 2 minutes. I haven't heard the bell go yet, but we can't be too far off it. And ball back up the top. Just turning on a dime there. Looks inside, gets nutted. Good save there.
Tink. And there we go. There's the bell. It's 2 minutes to go.
Oh, see, there's a push. And who's going to be pulled up for that one? Oh, no, we've got a card. No? Okay, see, I don't know about that rule because the original player had position and there was a push, so they pushed him into the ball and then you get done for space.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway.
So,
Play it on.
the one good thing is that ball wasn't taken away from them because of a free start because they didn't hear the bell.
Yeah.
So, yep. Yep, and I think she knew that as soon as she threw that check, that it's she was heading to the bench and she'll spend the rest of the game on having an early seat.
Yep. So less than 2 minutes to go in the quarter, and she gets a 2-minute penalty. So Burnside will start.
3 seconds on Danny Cox. No, not on Danny.
I'm just trying to see what's happening here. Anyway, so ball down. It is a 10-5 or 10-5 game? 10-6 game. 10-5 game.
Yep, 10-5.
Ball up the top was Slow. Slow down to Araviakis. She's got Quintal on the bottom corner. Man up opportunity. So to get another one before the game ends would be what Burnside would be looking at. They're not going to get back into the game and win it, but just to finish off on a high. So ball down the back with May. May to Quintal. Quintal looks inside. Was there and didn't. Araviakis steps down.
One more.
And we have got free space call. See, if you shot that on that free space call and it goes in.
That's all clear now.
Yeah, correct. So why wouldn't you have a crack?
So the danger is obviously with
turning
that.
It over.
As Araviakis just looks back in, takes in Slow. He's got the extra. Millie Wilkin.
Save there from
Ryan.
Ryan out to the races.
Has Mel put her hand up for the player of the game too?
Well, she's put her hand up for state, I know that much. So, and if she's in that sort of form coming into state. Interesting that Woodville only played the one keeper tonight. They've had two.
Yeah, they did have two.
They had two suited up.
Two kitted up.
But ball out the back. So can Woodville get another one here? Good work there from Gower. And that is time. And we'll see Woodville run out 10-5 winners here in the first of our double-header at the Brighton Lacrosse Club.
But as Christian might pan over, we go from one game to the next as we see the Bombers and the Seahawks just starting to ramp up their preparations for a big game. Obviously, Anzac Day was a nice close one, and I'm sure Stewie, you and the Glenelg crew will be looking to narrow the gap and maybe even steal one.
Yep. So we might, look, hard to tell. I might go through goal scorers while I've got, Olivia Parker with a couple, Bianca McKay with a couple, Holly Denny with a couple, Mia Inge with a couple, and I've got Adriana Smith down for 3. And on the Burnside side, I've got Millie Wilkin with 2, Ash May with 1, Sivan Quintal with 1, and Anastasia Araviakis with 1. And that will be 10-5.
Yeah.
So,
well, thank you very much, Tony, and thank you for Hayden for pushing the buttons for this game. It does an amazing job.
And our man on the camera, look at those view. Look at that vision. He
so steady.
You just don't get any better. Human
Steadicam. Human Steadicam.
So, congratulations to the Woodville Warriors and commiserations to the Burnside Bears on our first game. But we're going to go and have a quick break, and we'll be back very shortly with the Brighton and Glenelg second State League game.